Hey, this is Eli, aka Devoted Day Trader. Today I placed 3 trades. I unfortunately had 2 losers on ACAD, and I had a winner on AUPH, both pharmaceutical companies. So I'm ending the day slightly red, but it is what it is. Red days happen. So let's get to the trades. So on ACAD, well, so this was so I took 2 stabs at this, and they were both failures. ACAD was in play because it's a psychosis drug, has proven to be an effective drug for patients who have dementia, and the stock was up about 20% in the pre-market. On the daily chart is above all resistance, so there is no resistance to the left on the daily chart. So I was bullish on ACAD, meaning that I expected it to push higher after some profit taking. And what I noticed was in the open it sold off, but it bounced off this pre-market pivot. These pre-market levels are crucial, so it bounced off this level. In fact, I saw it pushing higher. I was gonna take it long, but I told myself I'm gonna let it pull back towards VWAP and then take it long. That was the game plan for this stock. Yeah, it pushed higher. It made a new high, but that new high was taken away. But I trusted a VWAP to hold as support, so I went long as it was coming down. I was buying the pullback of this move up, and I had my stop right below VWAP, and my target was pre-market high, which was going to give me at least a 2-to-1 on my money. But it didn't move higher. It lost VWAP, and I was stopped out. I took another stab at it once I saw this level was holding. So now I figured we have a higher low. So this is the low of the day, this is a higher low, and it pulled back to about, it retraced by about 50%. So I figured we have a lower high at the 50% of this move up, and it could potentially make a new high. And I went long with a stop right below the low of this lower high, and I was stopped out. And now it's moving higher. I'm pretty sure this is gonna trend today. I have a feeling it's gonna trend. It's gonna reach a pre-market high and continue to move higher. That's what I think. But I'm not gonna take any more trades because I already exhausted my 3 trades for the day. My first trade was on AUPH, and AUPH was a winner actually. And wow, it's moving up. Yeah, it's funny because I considered taking this long, but yeah. But anyway, on AUPH is a pharmaceutical company as well, similar to ACAD. And AUPH, they had a positive trial for a lupus drug, and the stock was up about 104% in the pre-market. Yesterday this thing was trading in around $7-8, and it just popped up. So there was no resistance in the pre-market. It got as high as 20, but I was short biased in the open. I thought there would be some profit taking, so I watched to see how it was going to perform. And once I saw that, I actually used the 1 minute for my entry on this. Once I saw that we opened weak, and sellers seemed to be in control, I went short with the break of 16 as, so on the 1 minute, the break of this doji candle as my stop. So I had a tight stop went short, it dropped. I covered 75% of my position at 15 because I figured that 15 is a nice whole number. It could potentially bounce off 15, so I wanted to lock in some profit, and basically that's what happened. It bounced off 15, and it looked really strong at this bottoming tail, which implies buying pressure. I mean, it's those who shorted the stock are buying back their shares, and there are also buyers also buying the stock up. So I thought it could potentially at least test VWAP. So I took my position off, the rest of my position off before it got to my break, even because I wanted, I wanted to protect my profit on the name. And yeah, so that was the trade on AUPH. I did consider, once I saw it was holding this level, I did consider, I believe I was gonna go long here with my stop, the low of this consolidation, but I chose the ACAD trade instead. But if I had been in this one, I could have ended the day green. So while I look at it now, it's just moving. Yeah, so yeah, and what it's doing is testing the 200 on the 2-minute. It's very likely once it reaches 1772, it's gonna curl down again. So these were the trades today. A slightly red day, and I think this is, so in the past 2 weeks. Wait, this is my first red day in the past 2 weeks actually, since last week we had the Thanksgiving holiday, and I did not trade on so last week I had 3 green days in a row, and this week was off to a great start. But so today I have my first red day of the week, but it's very minor. Not, yeah. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.